triple-decker pastrami sandwich, 5 inches high. Let's do it. Hey guys, this is Steve from Rockstar Eater, and in today's video, I'm gonna be doing the ultimate pastrami tour in New York City. Pastrami is one of the most popular foods to eat in NYC. Other than Los Angeles, New York City is the place to get pastrami in America. Yeah, with so many places you can try pastrami sandwiches in New York, you might be asking, then what are some of the must-try restaurants around town? Well, that's what I'm gonna help you with in today's video. 3 restaurants, 3 menus, 1 mega experience. And if you guys are new to this channel, take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. More of these awesome food videos coming your way. And with that being said, let the pastrami tour begin. It's a very rainy day today, so I am staying out of the water the best that I can. Anyways, I made it to my first restaurant. This is Sarge's Delicatessen. This is a Jewish deli that's been around since 1964, making it a 61-year-old establishment. And I heard it's one of the most popular delis in Manhattan. They got the matzo ball soup, they got all the kosher food, and plus they got the pastrami. And I heard that it is super stacked. This is really as legit of a deli as it gets. And I heard that it is a big neighborhood favorite for the past 60 years. And a lot of tourists come here as well. You can do the pastrami for dine-in, you could do takeout. They also have catering. Super big menu. This is not a joke. You can come here for like a week and not even exhaust everything that's on this menu. But to make it simple for you guys, this is the section with the pastrami. So as you can see, the regular pastrami is $26.95. Comes on rye bread with homemade slaw and pickles. Not a cheap pastrami, actually very much like the prices of the ones I've been to in LA. But I heard that they do really stuff the sandwich. Or if you want it bigger, look at that, bigger and better. So you can do like a combo. Pick any 2 or 3 from the above for $30.95. So you can do like a corned beef and pastrami combo. Wow. You can also order the meat by the pound. So if you decide you want to take it home and make your own sandwiches, then yeah, you can spend this much money and make tons and tons of sandwiches, hopefully. Oh, look at that. That is the whole pastrami. That's the whole slab right there. So yeah, once you place the order, they would start slicing and cutting the sandwiches in the deli section, which is right by the entrance. So if you want, you can kind of watch them making it here in the kitchen. And New York is also known for its corned beef, so you can do a mix in the sandwich if you want pastrami and corned beef. Look at that huge slab. So you see, we got some pastrami and we got the corned beef. So I'm assuming this one is for the combination. Russian dressing, coleslaw, meat stacked on top. Yeah, I've seen this kind of a sandwich before, but not with 2 meats though, and certainly not this high. Look at that. This one is certainly their biggest attraction. It's the combo, so you can pick any 2 or 3 meats to stuff into this sandwich. So in here we got corned beef and pastrami, along with coleslaw and Russian dressing. It's so high. How high is it? Let me see. Probably like 5 inches. You got your pickles and your coleslaws on the side. You see, very true New York deli experience. So if you are a big eater and you like pastrami and corned beef, which are 2 of the most popular sandwich meats in New York City, you could get the best of both worlds in one epic sandwich. I am off to a good start already. That is some of the most tender and flavorful pastrami corned beef that I've had anywhere. Oh, I'm serious. If this sandwich were on the menu of a lot of these delis in Los Angeles, it would be one of the best pastrami sandwiches in all of LA. But I'm not surprised because New York does make some pretty good pastrami sandwiches, and I heard that this place is really some of the best. I mean, some people have even said that it's the best. Really one of the best pastrami sandwiches I've had. I can already tell. Everything about the way it tastes is so good. Even that Russian dressing and the coleslaw. It doesn't taste like the one in LA. I think this one tastes better, actually. You know, I can't really describe it. It's like you just have to taste it for yourself to see what I'm talking about. I mean, I can tell you that the coleslaw is refreshing, it's crunchy, and the Russian dressing kind of adds like a nice creamy, kind of a sweet taste to this whole very savory sandwich. But you simply need to experience it for yourself. This is really phenomenal. Why not? I'll try another pastrami while I'm at it. So this is the pastrami Reuben, and this is the one you should get if you like it grilled. So in here we got the Swiss cheese and sauerkraut. And another thing you'll notice is that it's open. Have you ever seen a sandwich that was served open like this? I guess with the sandwich you just kind of fold it like that. Look at that. That's insane, right? I think this one is just as big as that combo one. How am I gonna eat this one? I don't even know. This is crazy. Look at that. This is so big. I think I'm just gonna cut this thing, make it easier to eat. The bread is crispier. We got the sauerkraut in there. And of course you got the cheese inside. If that's the flavor profile that's more appealing to you, then of course you gotta get this one. Because there are people out there who like the hot pastrami with grilled rye bread, so it can be like crunchier or crispier. I think that combo one with the corned beef and the pastrami, that's the one you gotta get. That one just blew my mind. But like I said, these are two very popular pastramis that you can find on the menu at Sarge's Deli. If these sandwiches ended up being my favorite one out of all three that I visited today, I wouldn't be surprised. But I cannot speak way too soon because I still have to try another two, and I heard that those two are also very popular in this city. With pastrami, you could really be driving all over town in order to get to your next spot. But thankfully, the next restaurant I'm going to is only 3 blocks south. And that's a great thing, especially in today's weather. So the second pastrami spot I'm gonna be eating at today is 2nd Avenue Deli. Here is another historical deli. This business has been around since 1954. Not always in this same location, but nevertheless a 71-year-old business. And this Jewish deli has some of the best pastrami that you're also gonna find anywhere in Manhattan. So of course, I'm gonna try it. It's one of 2 2nd Avenue Deli restaurants in New York. This one is in Murray Hill. But it's pretty much the same food for the most part. You see, you got the deli right when you walk in. Very legit Jewish deli. And they got all the indoor seating, which is right down there. You could do dine-in, takeout, also very popular for catering, ships on Gold Belly, you know, all that good stuff. Yep, this place also has a pretty big menu. They got even breakfast items here, okay. But to make it easy for you, once again, I'm going to concentrate on the sandwiches, specifically the hot pastrami. So here, let's see, their hot pastrami goes for $28.95. Kind of on the expensive side too, but hopefully they really stuff it. Yeah, just like Sarge's. And oh, look at that. Okay, this is what they're famous for, from what I heard. They're triple decker sandwiches. So you can get a combination of different meats. Look at that, they sell merchandise here as well. T-shirts, aprons, tote bags. Corned beef?
Yeah, it's corned beef.
Wow, okay, this is a piece of corned beef. I think I'm gonna try it. Yeah, even if I just ate the corned beef by itself, I would really like it. Without the bread. This is the one that I'm gonna start off with, which is very basic. They're hot pastrami. This is if you like the thin slices of the pastrami meat and the rye bread, which has no mustard inside, but you can put the mustard, which is what I'm gonna do because that's really the way to go here. That thing is so tender. I mean, the meat itself has so much flavor. When you can just eat the pastrami itself and really like it, aside from the rye bread or the sauce, you know that that place has really good pastrami. Am I just ending up at the right spots? This place is good. This pastrami, it's so tender. It's like when you bite into it, it's the definition of soft, like tender. Woo, just goes just like that. Oh yeah, I've had pastrami back in LA where some of it is not really that tender. You really have to chew into it to break it apart. But this one, I feel like you don't even need a knife to cut it. You can just use your fingers and that thing will just break apart, just like that. And this one is their famous number 4 triple decker sandwich. Yeah, everybody gets this one with the hot pastrami, corned beef, soft salami, coleslaw, and Russian dressing. And let me tell you, this one is also stacked at least 5 inches high, maybe 6. I seriously don't know how people eat this thing. Look how high it is. I cannot open my mouth big enough to even eat half of this sandwich. Yeah, that's pretty phenomenal. Like I said, that pastrami is so thin and tender and has such good flavor. Some of the best pastrami that I've had anywhere. I took the bite off of the first half of it, so now I'm gonna take the bite off of the second half. The top level has a different flavor than the bottom level, because the bottom is just the rye bread and the pastrami and the corned beef, but then at the top, you get the sweet crunchiness of the coleslaw. The Russian dressing makes it creamier, along with all of that salami. So I would recommend, if you want a sandwich that has something else other than the pastrami, then yeah, I think this is the one you gotta get. Now this one, for sure, you can tell by the way it looks, it's a house specialty. So on the menu, it's called the Instant Heart Attack. So it's a pastrami sandwich consisting of 2 large potato pancakes with your choice of corned beef, pastrami, turkey, or salami. Guess which one I got. This is undoubtedly the most unique pastrami that I've had. See, all these sandwiches are so big. It's like I'm having trouble just biting into it. Those potato pancakes are cooked so perfectly. It's so crunchy. Yeah, so try to imagine that. Instead of the rye bread, you get crispy fried potato pancakes on the top and on the bottom. It is oily, as you can see. You see how shiny my fingers are? But it's so good. This is really one of the most unique but also enjoyable pastramis that I've had. I don't think you're gonna find anything like this back in LA. I mean, could you believe that only within walking distance you have 2 really great delis that make great pastrami here in Manhattan? So yes, if you're in Midtown, then these 2 are some really good spots you can go to for pastrami. But there is one more restaurant I need to head on over to because no list is complete without it. And since I'm here in New York City, I have to go there before I leave. All right guys, this is Steve. He's the awesome manager here at 2nd Avenue Deli. He's been here for 40 years. Yeah, look out for this guy. He's gonna take really good care of you.
Come on down, we miss you. Have a good bowl of soup, have a good sandwich. We love you.
And last but not least, I made it out here to one of the most iconic restaurants in all of New York City. I'm here at Katz Delicatessen. This restaurant has been around since 1888, making it the oldest deli in New York City. Some people say that it might be the best pastrami, not just in New York City, but all of America. I mean, that's worth traveling to, right? This is a very busy restaurant, and I heard that oftentimes the line does go out the door, but I think I came at a pretty good time because it's raining outside, obviously, and I'm here during the afternoon on the weekdays. So what you need to do first is you need to pick up a ticket right when you come into the door. You get in line, you place your order, then you go to the table and hopefully there will be one available. And then after you finish eating, you would go to the counter and you would pay so that you can walk away. As you can see, there are other things on the menu at this restaurant beside the pastrami. You can get like matzo ball soup, chicken noodle soup, salad, brisket, roast beef, salami sandwich. But I am here for the pastrami. There it is for $28.95. Kind of pricey, but everybody still gets it. This is very easy to miss, but all the way in the back of the restaurant, there's a section that's called waiter service, which means that you can get seated and you can be assisted by a server the entire time. But a lot of people just go up to the counter and they get the food and they pretty much get seated. But just letting you know, there is another option all the way in the back. Look at that, they even have merchandise here as well. Okay, some t-shirts for 25 bucks, your hats, beanies, apron. This place is most known for their hand-cut pastrami. This is one of the big attractions at this restaurant. Yes, hand-cut, like right in front of you. Ooh, got a little sampler here. I love it. I guess I'm gonna have a taste, finally, of their pastrami. Wow, so fatty, so good. Okay. So here it is, the world famous pastrami, the food that everybody comes here for. All of the hand-cut pastrami in the center, the rye bread, which initially comes without the mustard, but I decided to add the mustard because I think that always works good with the meat. And then it also comes with a side of pickles. I'm getting pretty full, so I think this is the only sandwich I'm going to order here at Katz. But this is the one that really matters the most, because if you come here and you order the pastrami, it's going to be this one. Yes, the world famous pastrami that everybody travels across the United States, even internationally, to order. Let's not waste any more time. I am going to dig in. That is the definition of pastrami greatness. I would say it's very similar to like the briskets or the smoked meats that you have in Texas style barbecue restaurants. Because even in Texas barbecue restaurants, I've had pastrami sandwiches that taste almost like this one, which means it is super good. If you guys want more of the mustard, they got it at your table. You can add a little bit more on top if you like it, you know, kind of spicier. Oh, it's kind of hard to get this thing out. Okay. Always makes the pastrami taste better. It's really fatty. That's one of the things I noticed about it. So you're gonna taste not just the tenderness, but the fattiness of it. And there's even that beautiful crust on the edges. You see that? It's like that black crust that you find when you are eating the brisket, for example, at Texas barbecue restaurants. I always feel that that always makes pastrami sandwiches good. The only other sandwich that I've had that I thought was pretty similar to the way they make it here at Katz's Deli is maybe like Langer's Deli or Daughter's Deli in Los Angeles. Same type of meat, same way of cutting it, flavor pretty much the same as well. Is it better than Langer's? It's kind of hard to say. I would say that if you don't like the coleslaw or anything like that inside and you just want the meat, then yeah, for sure this place is definitely going to be better than Langer's, because you get so much of that really well seasoned, flavored, fatty, tender meat inside. Not cheap whatsoever. You're not going to find anything like the hat sandwich here for like almost half the price. That's just the way it is here in Manhattan. Now keep in mind that these aren't the only 3 good pastrami spots in New York City. But if you start with these 3, then you're gonna have a very rockin' time, especially if you're looking for them in the Manhattan area. I'm gonna drop in the comments section which of the 3 that I thought was the best one. I need some time to think about it a little bit, but rest assured it will be there so that you can have your little discussion there. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next New York City food adventure.